Hello everyone, welcome to Super Coaching Regulatory Bodies by Testbook. My name is Kaustubh, I am your English educator for regulatory bodies exams. And welcome to another session of descriptive writing through newspaper articles for RBI Grade B and NABARD Grade A exams. This is a series that we started last week and this series happens every Saturday and Sunday. सुबह 10 बजे हमारा ये सेशन होता है and we discuss different types of potential essay topics that could be asked for your upcoming RBI Grade B Phase 2 exams. Now in today's session, we are going to discuss a very important chapter, not a chapter I would say, a very important topic for your upcoming RBI Grade B exam. And we are also going to discuss the newspaper article from Business Standards. So basically I have divided the topic into different ways. This could be a potential essay topic, right? India's move towards a cashless economy, because going cashless and all those cashless transactions, basically it is going on in the current news as well, and this is a very commonly asked topic, right? So in your upcoming RBI Grade B Phase 2 exams as well, for the essay writing part in the English section, you could come across such a topic. So the topics could be about India's journey towards a cashless economy, its benefits, and the challenges could also be relevant given the rise of digital payments. Or they can just twist the question and make it a simpler way of asking it, they saying pros and cons of cashless economy. Now, for this particular topic of essay, we are going to discuss this article from the Business Standard, which was published on 4th of October, that is yesterday. India's consumption is expected to become 50% cashless by financial year 26. Okay, this is the report. Now, this is the headline of the article, and this article plays a big role for your resource material for this particular topic of cashless economy, pros and cons of going cashless. The sub headline was, there will be some 350 million digital consumers in cash displacement market in the next 3 years. Right now, we'll read this article in detail. I have taken the screenshot of this article, and these are the actual screenshots from the Business Standard website. So we'll go through all the paragraphs one by one, and once we read the article, we'll also look at some pointers that you can shortlist for your essay. Okay, so the the first paragraph, the article begins with this: India is expected to become in 3 years a nearly 50% non-cash economy. So 50% non-cash economy बन सकती है in the next 3 years. This is a very important number and important data which you can quote. In consumption, as digital tools like UPI help financial transactions, said a report on Thursday. Household consumption is expected to reach more than $3 trillion by financial year 26, propelled by the upper middle and high income segments. So, household consumption throughout the country is going to reach more than $3 trillion in the next 3 years, right? And this is going to happen primarily because of the upper middle and high income segments, according to the consulting firm Bain and Company's The Future of India Retail Payments report. Okay. Then the next paragraph says, with the current technical and financial momentum, India is expected to become a nearly 50% non-cash economy in consumption in the next 3 years, with approximately 350 to 400 million digital consumers, said Saurabh Trehan, partner and leader of the financial services practice at Bain and Company. Now we'll come to the main part of the article. This article further says this growth could further propel to 60 to 75% in case of continued government incentives and higher traction for UPI 2.0, 1, 2, 3 lit, credit on UPI, central bank digital currency CBDC, जिसके बारे में ऑलरेडी हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं पहले वाले ऐसे राइटिंग के सेशन में, है ना? He said, referring to digital financial tools. India's household consumption reached an estimated $1.8 to $1.9 trillion in financial year 22, with non-cash payment modes accounting for 30 to 35% of the total payments across channels. इंडिया इज अ कैश डिस्प्लेसमेंट मार्केट, है ना। इंडिया क्या है, कैश डिस्प्लेसमेंट मार्केट है विथ इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स लाइक यूपीआई एंड कार्ड्स डिस्प्लेसिंग कैश ग्रेजुअली. UPI has seen an exponential growth in the recent years, with total annualized transaction value reaching up to $1.7 trillion dollars, and its P2M, that is person to merchant transactions, reaching at $380 billion dollars in financial year 23. Almost twice the amount of credit cards. Credit cards से दुगनी amount ये देखने को मिली है. This growth is expected to continue at a CAGR of 40 to 50%, the fastest among new payment modes, said the report. New innovations like credit on UPI, UPI 123 Pay, UPI Lit, and UPI coin vending machines are expected to further accelerate this adoption. So these are some upcoming innovations in this whole industry of going cashless. So you can write down all these words, you can note down all these points. They could act as a good source, good content for your essay. Credit card and buy now pay later, that is BNPL transactions, account for nearly 8% of total consumption today. By financial year 26, this is expected to grow to around 12 to 13% of the consumption, driven by varied models of buy now pay later, low or no cost EMI cards, EMIs, cards, NBFC EMIs, etc. The passage further says credit card spends in India are expected to grow approximately 2.5 times to reach around 270 to 280 billion dollars by financial year 26 from its current 100 to 110 billion dollars. तो ये यहाँ तक रीच होने वाला है, ऑलमोस्ट डबल से भी ज्यादा रादर. This is largely led by card issuance to segments like new to credit and new to credit card customers, which are likely to account for 50 to 60% of new issuance. तो क्रेडिट कार्ड के जो issuances हैं वो बढ़ने वाले हैं. It is expected that the number of credit cards in circulation will reach approximately 135 to 140 million by financial year 26. CBDC, a non-interest bearing digital currency, could be a game changer for low ticket transactions, especially in semi-urban and rural areas with limited internet connectivity. Overcoming challenges such as KYC verification, online access, security, cost and compliance will play an important role in CBDC adoption, said the report. Rakesh Pozhat, partner and leading member of FS Finance, Bain and Company, said some of the regulatory changes have stabilized. These include restrictions on loading prepaid instruments with credit lines from non-banks, licensing requirements for payment aggregators and payment gateways, data localization and card tokenization. However, Pozhat said the most considerable alterations are the evolution of MDR, this is merchant discount rate, interchange on UPI, digital data protection bill, and future of government subsidies, which is aimed towards giving the consumer a more secure and safer digital payment experience. So this is what the article says. This is the article which was published on 4th of October 2024, that is yesterday, in the Business Standard. Now, once we read the entire article, we also have to note down or jot down the points which can act as content for our essays. So whenever you come across this essay on this topic of pros and cons of cashless economy or India's growth towards cashless economy, you can write down these pointers. So the first pointer is growth of digital payments. So you can mention India's household consumption is expected to be 50% cashless. UPI has been a key driver of digital payment adoption with its annualized transaction value reaching $1.7 trillion. Whenever you mention any data, any number like this, it becomes very impressive. It shows that you are reading the news articles, you are reading current affairs. Credit card and buy now pay later transactions have also grown. So this is something that you can add in your essay. It shows the depth of your knowledge, accounting for nearly 8% of the total consumption today. These are some key pointers which we have taken from this passage that we just read, from the article, news article that we just read. The second point that you can talk about is role of innovations. Now you have to mention all these new upcoming innovations like UPI 2.0, UPI Lit, UPI 123 Pay. They are going to further enhance the cashless ecosystem. When you mention all these new upcoming innovations and technology, it again shows that you are not just thinking about the past and reading about the past, you are also thinking and reading about the future innovations which are going to happen in this particular field. And then you can add the introduction of central bank digital currency is expected to accelerate digital transactions, especially in semi-urban and rural areas where there is a problem of internet connectivity. Yeah? So this is something that you can add, a very, very important point for all your answers related to online transactions, digital currencies, right? Cashless economies. So you can definitely talk about central bank digital currency. The next point that you can shortlist is government incentives. What are the government incentives? So government policies such as promotion of UPI, direct benefit transfer, which is DBT, and incentives for digital transactions have contributed to reducing cash dependency. So this is what you can add. And then challenges. When you talk about the cons, you can talk about the problems or the challenges in the rural areas. So urban areas are embraced with digital payments. They have accepted digital payments like like anything else, right? Rural India faces issues with internet connectivity and lack of digital literacy. So रूरल इंडिया में अभी भी tier 2 tier 3 cities, tier 2 तो है obviously, tier 3 cities में and rural areas में there is still a lack of digital literacy which limits this reach of cashless transaction. People still are using cash. Now we can also talk about the economic impact. Digital payments reduce the cost of cash handling, increase transparency, and minimize the risk of counterfeit currency. Now these things are not directly mentioned in the newspaper article that we read. However, these are things that you can add on your own, basically based on your own knowledge, है ना, कि कैश हैंडलिंग का जो कॉस्ट है वो कम होगा, ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ेगी, एंड काउंटरफीट करेंसी का जो रिस्क है यानी कि फेक करेंसी का जो रिस्क है वो भी मिनिमाइज होगा. They also encourage financial inclusion by integrating more people into the formal economy. Right? Then what are the expected outcomes? We can talk about the expected outcomes as well. By financial year 26, non-cash payment modes could dominate household consumption, potentially reaching up to 60 to 75% of the total transactions if government incentives continue. The overall adoption of digital transactions is expected to continue at a CAGR of 40 to 50%, making India one of the fastest growing cashless economies. So these are the pointers that you can shortlist from this particular news article. In this session, specifically in this session, we discuss one news article and how that news article can help you create content for a potential topic of your essay writing. If you are watching this video for the first time, I would recommend you to watch the previous two sessions, the previous two videos that we did last weekend rather. Every Saturday and Sunday at 10 o'clock, we have this session, and in this session we discuss one news article from the Business Standard mostly, which is generally what we ask the students to refer to for your answer writing skills, right? Apart from that, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon as well so that you will get notified every time we have a session. Secondly, on the Testbook Super Coaching app, we have started this descriptive writing test series. Generally, if you see, descriptive writing requires a lot of practice, right? And for your RBI Grade B Phase 2 exams, we have started this portal of answer writing portal for phase 2 exam, and on that portal you will get tests for financial management and ESI and also English. So all three subjects are going to be covered in detail. You will get the chance to type your answers, type your essays, and once you type your answers and essays, you will also get the evaluation from our team within 72 hours, where exactly you are going wrong, what are your strong points, what are your weak points while writing the answer. All these things are provided to you in this particular portal. So the link to the portal is in the description box below. RBI Grade B Laksh Batch 2025. Actually, this portal comes under the Laksh Batch, and this portal will be open for all of you today and tomorrow. This weekend it will be free of cost. But I highly recommend I highly recommend all of you, those who are preparing for RBI Grade B, to join the Laksh batch, which will help you for your preparation next year. Okay. Also, you can join me on my Telegram channel. This is my Telegram group at the rate Kaustubh Sir underscore Testbook. On this channel, you will get all the PDFs, all the YouTube classes links, and everything related to English for your exams. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I hope this session was helpful, beneficial, and you got the gist of how and what exactly you are supposed to take from a newspaper article to create content, create pointers for your essay writing. Okay, so we will meet again in a similar session tomorrow. Also, we are going to have a similar session with some new topic for your essay and with some new article from a newspaper. So that is all from my side for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining and watching the session. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.